ओके, वहाँ से तो मैं गिर गया था ना, तो जाना कहाँ है? अरे यार, वहाँ से आया था। क्विट। क्योंकि उस पर्टिकुलर और ज़्यादा देर की लेविटेशन चाहिए। इस टाइम अभी भी क्या ही कर सकते हैं। वो करके भेजो। यहाँ पे उस मशीन को लेके बैटरी को लेके आता है। अरे वो मैं छोड़ा था found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the clay lens in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery. I have kept the power core. I admit I was scared if it was difficult capturing energy. I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the foundation's cavern possesses such conductive qualities. Even stone plates and copper are my power core collect significant power. Marley prototype collected too much. In fact, I have since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I have always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the form boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he skull in peace. Log 5 pyramids.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters. past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
You die alone. Okay. I think I took it outside. You know what? I didn't took it outside. I took it that's sad.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adel and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. But I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify strength. Burden on their point. They represent conflict and stagnation. Or maybe it's a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid.
I need a power core. There were two power cores. I used one of them here. Where's the other one? back here. Okay. Okay, this is a struggle now. On the four etchings, my exploration of the foundation has resulted in yet another mystery, a fascinating series of etching on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the foundation, seeing as they are slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the caves categorization defying rocks. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets with the pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. Is not Moore's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings and style techniques, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event, or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and the pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I will ever find them. What I had to do? Use charge. elevator, machine room. Where's the elevator, machine room? So I cannot pass through. Last scan. Okay. Oh my god. What? Hidden location discovered. Okay, charge. Thank you. There was one achievement, right? Neo something.
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Okay. for them, I think.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about? Just doing my job. First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
What? Eisenberg principle. Quantum. क्या Double six. 7 abilities. I don't want this. I do want this. Seize duration is faster seize चाहिए. It is good. तो इसके वजह नहीं यही ले लेना था. Oh my god. D4. Master para utilitarian spend 100 ability. Okay. ये यहाँ से बचा लिया, यहाँ से बचा लिया, right? Astral constructs. Spin a bit shatter. Okay. What about the mission skill at the nail? After getting the shape ability, Jesse is able to access remote areas of the Foundation. Jesse explored the warehouse where initial research team first studied the oldest house. She completes the ritual found at Red Stop. Charge. It's fine. How many items do I have? Assets. Clearance level 6. That's it. Collectibles. Load out. Mold. Research executive. Jukebox token. How to do this? Fast travel to cave systems. Deep cover. None of this is open. Why? fine. I'll go back. What about crossroads? Is there anything which I can open? And what about the other ability? Can't I access the other ability? Hey, how are you?
Jesse, hey!
Hey, Emily.
Emily.
What are you doing down here, Emily? What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes. All the tests I run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense, and a couple of my instruments have already broken.
Maybe we should take that as a sign to pack it in?
What is this mission? Pope's collection. Dr. Pope.
I didn't take you for a quitter, Dr. Saba. There's a reason I packed a black rock-plated microscope. Jesse, you're back! So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
I have 3, I think, already. Yes, I have 3 already. Need 2 more. So this is the Pope's collection. It's the base camp. Find 5 ID cards. Something is different about this.
Director Faden?
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous.
बात करे। अच्छा चेयर में बैठा हुआ है। ये लोग आपस में लड़ रहे थे क्या? नहीं देखा। Weapon mod. वहाँ पर कुछ है, यहाँ भी कुछ है, जाना कहाँ है? सॉरी मैं इधर से आया था। Like from there. So this is the way.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors? his barrier.
वहाँ से नहीं गया बिकॉज बिना से कैसे जाऊँगा वहाँ पर Event summary: a series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kyiv with no clear point of origin. The event were witnessed by the city's general public. Mental physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess in the reported individuals. Event response: due to brief nature of the event, overseas bureau agents were not able to respond. While it was active immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witness. All bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following weeks, similar cases were reported from both amateur sources and bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. Event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. Right, summary. Load out. Oh, I'm full in my weapon mods. And you gain from headshots. Okay. हेलो
अबे तेरा तू कॉल किया था, मेरे को तो आया ही नहीं डिस्कॉर्ड में।
अबे डिस्कॉर्ड खराब हो गया ना कब से, पता तो है ही। और ये ऐसा बग है कि कोई रिपोर्ट भी नहीं कर रहा होगा इसका। व्हाट्सएप पे ऐसे कॉल करके व्हाट्सएप और
Send a ranger to my location.
The Hiss are in for it now.
और अपना आईफोन में क्या रहता है? WhatsApp की
आईफोन में रहता
क्या
है
रहता
आई मैसेज,
iMessage,
फेस टाइम।
FaceTime, yes. Do you ever find this? I'm containment process designer Jenny Gibbs, and I'm writing this
तू तो बोल रहा था ये खत्म हो
document
चुका है।
building shift to ever
साइड
offer.
मैसेज कर, साइड
एक-
वो कर रहा है क्या?
मैं पढ़ लूँ पहले. Here the facts: a considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols of server, research facilities, and a fair chunk of the firebreak have been yanked down to it has that reaches far below lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but not many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We have set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we are in some kind of cave threshold, like the quarry. Wherever we are not the first. There were some rusty power cores, old light sign infrastructures. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? To whoever finds this. DLC चल रहा है अभी. Pope
हाँ, okay.
tells Jesse about the 5 old bureau cards needed to access Dr. Ash's restricted lab below the warehouse. इतना ट्रैफिक है कि यहाँ पर अलग से रेंजर को बुलाएं.
Suppressing fire! Flanking maneuver!
ट्रैफिक है यहाँ पर. तभी वहाँ पर डिप्लॉयड रेंजर करके दिया था. और क्या हो गया युद्ध का?
युद्ध तो चलता रहता है.
चलता रहता है. तू जा रहता है वहाँ पे.
अरे माँ कसम, ये तो रिकॉर्ड भी हो रहा है, यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं बोल सकते.
नहीं मतलब ये तो बोल नहीं सकते. तू तो जहाँ रहता है वहाँ पर तो ये सांस लेने की जैसा है ना?
यहाँ तो कभी
शहर का
कभी
नाम ही वॉर्सो है.
यस. और जोर से बोल देना, लोगों को पता चले.
क्या पता चले?
यारा
क्या पता चले? अरे भाई सब कुछ पता तो चलता ही है. बिजनेस में आना चाहता है ना. अरे यार
स्ट्रीमिंग बिजनेस में तू आना चाह रहा है, तू कर रहा है स्ट्रीमिंग. मैं तो बस ऑडियंस हूँ.
मैं नहीं मैं ये बस कर रहा हूँ. तू बोला था मेरे को, याद कर. तेरे को अगर याद नहीं है तो याद दिलाऊं क्या? तू बोला सही है
Director Faden,
है ना?
I need a ranger dispatched to my position.
अरे माँ मैं ये देख रहा हूँ कि कौन सा ऐसा फ्रेमवर्क है जो कि पोर्टफोलियो बनाने में इजी हो।
क्या बनाना इजी है?
पोर्टफोलियो, ऑनलाइन पोर्टफोलियो, जैसे मैं जेकेल यूज किया था।
तो पोर्टफोलियो मतलब आपको करियर चूज करने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं क्या?
ऑनलाइन जो तेरा साइट है उससे मैनेज करेगा। मैं जेकेल यूज किया था,
मैं नहीं पढ़ रहा। अरे कौन मार दिया भाई? इतना दूर
Pin them down!
कौन है?
इतना सारा गोली खत्म हो गया, मारने में पता नहीं क्या पहन।
अरे बहुत हाई लेवल वाले यार।
ये क्या करता है? हाँ ये मैं पूछने वाला था, ये क्या करता है? तू
चीज मतलब
उसे कुछ मिलता है क्या ऐसे? अच्छा ओके। और कितने लोग कंट्रोल कर पाता है इसे?
2 लोग को एक बार में,
लेकिन वो तेरे कंट्रोल में रहते हैं या फिर वो बस तेरा एलाई बन जाते हैं?
मेरे कंट्रोल में रहते हैं, वो तेरे साथ।
Make way for the director!
Yes,
कंट्रोल में रहता है ऐसे मतलब तू उसको हिला सकता है, बोल सकता है, कमांड कर सकता है।
ऑटोनोमस भी रहते हैं।
हाँ।
हमारे एलाई बन जाओ। ओके, एलाई बन जाते। अरे तू क्या आगे भाई? तो देखना कि तू कैसे उड़ा। नीचे नीचे। अच्छा। जब तक देखते रहेगा तब तक नहीं आएगा। देख।
हाँ वही मैं देख रहा था। बस वो टेलीपोर्ट हो जाता है तेरे पास।
मेरे को तो कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स में जाना पड़ता है टेलीपोर्ट होने के लिए। साला अपने आप हो जाता है, तेजस हो जाता है। बस ज़्यादा बड़ी पावर से मेरे से डायरेक्ट करना है। अरे जाना कहाँ है? वो कुछ है तो वो सब ले लेता हूँ। वेपन मॉड्स फुल हो गया है। तो ये क्या है? रेट ऑफ फायर, डैमेज, एमो कॉस्ट पर शॉट। हाँ वो तो जाना कहाँ है? ये क्या है? ट्रॉमा एमो रिफंड। और कितना ऊपर जाना है? ऊपर जाना है।
Someone call a plumber.
Restored the astral.
Glad Emma was around to hear that.
Dear House of Representatives, my husband Francis read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. He thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago. A drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son, Jeremy, broke one of our windows with a football, and a week
देख
before
मैं
Francis
काम
died,
कर रहा हूँ.
Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. Harsh. But because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room, he's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program, and he changed the universe so that driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were very happy together. I can feel him not being here, and I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller. बोल क्या बोल रहा था?
मैं Dark Souls 3 ले लूँ क्या?
क्या करेगा?
खेलेंगे.
Dark Souls 3 में बता दूँ बहुत टफ है. मतलब तेरे को टफ पड़ेगा because Dark Souls 1 और 2 स्लो है. 3 से उन लोग स्पीड बढ़ा दिए.
स्पीड बढ़ा दिया.
ऐसा भी कुछ नहीं होगा. क्या बोला तू?
Co-op में खेलेंगे ना.
ठीक है. लेकिन मैं डार्क सोल्स में बहुत टाइम लेता हूँ. मतलब और कोई चारा है ही नहीं सो और कोई तरीका नहीं है खेलने का. लेकिन मैं बता दूँ बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लेता हूँ डार्क सोल्स में.
उसका और कोई शॉर्टकट तो है नहीं.
मैं जा पा रहा हूँ यार. मेरा ऑब्जेक्टिव किधर और ही है. मुझे लगा वायर के साथ आ गए थे यार. यहाँ पर ना फिर से आना पड़ेगा पता दूसरे वाले पावर के साथ आई गेस. There's a checkpoint. Dark Souls 3.
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned, but postmarked from Toledo. It says, Dear America, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain.
keeps reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of her situation or are incapable of helping us, or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shits about its own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times did we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors but not others. The path to caves is always left open, but we are not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. Joan, Nicole, and Sarah went to try and find a radio but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug says spike only exists in the astral plane, so what the fuck is this? What is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. बाप रे, house में काम कर और बोला these are unsuitable working conditions.
House में?
I mean ऐसे जगह पे काम करो और बोल रहे कि these are unsuitable working conditions. ऐसे सामान के साथ काम करेगा, क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था वो? Fast travel to base. पहले तो यार वेयर हाउस में जाना मुझे. ला 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 ला. यहाँ पर 2 आईडी कार्ड और है लिखा है. Where are those ID cards? तो डार्क सोल्स में किस टाइप का कैरेक्टर बनाएगा? मैजिक वाला? हाँ, एक और आईडी.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
हाँ, देखा जाएगा. पहले मैं थोड़ा सा
अगर
एडिट कर लेता कुछ चीज़ों को.
सबसे बेस्ट तो वही होता है अपना मीली वाला, मीली स्ट्रॉन्ग वाला, डेक्सटेरिटी ये सब वाला नहीं. मीली कैरेक्टर इज द बेस्ट कैरेक्टर. आई मीन बिगिनर के लिए. एटलीस्ट जब कोई मारने आया तो मार खा के वापस मार तो सकता है. Ash request denied. Dr. Ash, as Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? Do you know how many of my guys we lost in those trips? Here's a hint. 2 beep many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently, you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort, and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no, sir, I'm sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through that death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families, not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied. Lewis McNary. To Dr. Ash from Lewis McNary, subject out of your damn mind. ऐसा मेल होना चाहिए. one more ID card. Where's that one more ID card? Ammo recovery on paid use. Weapon mods full. Rate of fire. सर क्यों नहीं जा रही है? Last ID card. shower and wash and I wash. अरे मुझे एक आई कार्ड नहीं मिल रहा, ढूंढ के दे।
क्या नहीं मिल रहा?
आई कार्ड नहीं मिल रहा मुझे 5 में से।
बैग में रखा हुआ।
मेरे कंपनी का आई कार्ड नहीं है रे। हैं? कोई बैग नहीं है। फाउंडेशन वेयरहाउस में ही है बोल रहा है। That is sad. अरे यार नहीं लाइक एकदम मन कर रहा है कि आइसक्रीम खा लो कहीं जाके।
मैं आइसक्रीम खा के आया आज।
क्यों? और मेरे को बता रहा के? हाँ?
तू ही तो पूछा अभी।
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
अरे इतना यूज ही नहीं किया था क्या? अकेले ही निपटा दिया मैंने आपको। मुझे नहीं लड़ना। Transit access. Okay. Upper warehouse. Warehouse tunnel. Warehouse rise. So warehouse rise. Warehouse tunnel. Upper warehouse. Upper warehouse. It's transit access. ये वाला कौन सा? Collapsed department. मेरा मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है वैसे? चलो वही कर लेते हैं। Complete the ritual in collapsed. Oh, यहाँ पर भी है। After getting the shape ability, Jesse is able to access remote areas of the foundation. Jesse explores the warehouse where the ritual department. अब भी मेरे को ये करना है। Complete the ritual in collapsed department. यहीं पर है collapsed department. Fast then फिर मैं ठीक ही जा रहा था। फिर तो मेरे को ट्रांजिट एक्सेस में जाना चाहिए। अबे देख ना कि ये DLC की स्टार्टिंग में ना इसको एक पावर, 2 पावर में से एक पावर चूज करने बोला। वो दूसरा वाला पावर ही मिलता है क्या? मुझे लग रहा कुछ कुछ ना इसके पीछे बाउंड है।
क्या डीएलसी का नाम क्या है?
डीएलसी का नाम पता नहीं, फाउंडेशन।
फाउंडेशन डीएलसी चॉइस, कंस्ट्रक्ट, डिस्ट्रक्ट।
हाँ तो मैं कंस्ट्रक्ट लिया हूँ, लेकिन दोनों मिलता है क्या?
सबसे ज़्यादा वोट मिला है।
अच्छा, लेकिन डिस्ट्रक्ट मिलता है क्या?
Because I like parkour platforming, though it doesn't matter regardless, as you eventually get both.
So that's the altered item.
तो वही
Looks pretty
सब मिलेगा।
secure.
वो नहीं लिखा।
No power.
यही तो चीज़ है, तो तेरे को खोजना है।
तो मेरे को पता नहीं ना, मैं वही तो कंफर्म कर रहा था। चल ठीक है, मिलेगा ना, मतलब ठीक है, तो अब दोबारा आना पड़ेगा इसे। कोई पावर है क्या? लाइट।
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines. कैसे जाऊँ मैं सेक्टर लॉबी सी? यही है क्या प्रोजेक्टर? वापस प्रोजेक्टर के पास आ गया। Okay, now I don't know what to do.
So of the audio phenomena were uploaded onto the internet. Shortly after the event, these records circulated rapidly on popular message boards. The communications department flagged this exposure with creating sky trumpet hoax videos and posting related theories to spread confusion, draw attention away from the event's supernatural origin. Industrial noise, particularly the sound of metal treating, was found to be a widely accepted explanation. Theories about the sound emanating from the earth itself, known as seismic hum, emerged from the public itself and were encouraged by both to generate further misdirection and any eventual public disinterest. Witnesses of the event were monitored discreetly afterwards. Observed symptoms were consistent with dash deprivation but subsided after 12 to 15 days. The length of the symptoms directly correlated to the individual's proximity to the supposed epicenter. One linked, although accidental, causality can be listed. चल अभी तो मेरे से सॉल्व नहीं हो रही है, मैं अभी सो जाता बंद कर दूँगा।